just thought I'd give you an update on the canyon because, you know, I made this video about the canyon being sort of wrecked by winter. So now I thought I'd just show you what it looks like today. I just had to start with this shot of the little stream because I think it's so nice. It's what I call the Japanese stream. Sorry that the GoPro doesn't really have a good zoom, so I can't really show it close up, but just have to do a little twirl because Drago got on the other side of me like he normally does. Yeah, so many people wrote in the comments that things will be alright again in this little favorite canyon of mine. Of course it is. As you can see now, I'm passing by the exact spot where I had to climb up there, and the volunteers have been here cutting the trees. Like here is the other part of the tree, and up here cutting through these trees here so that we can walk on the little footpath again. But of course it doesn't really look very nice with all the trees lying here, but that's how it is. Poor tree, it's bleeding. Yeah, so here is also a tree that has been cut to fumbling around with the gimbal a little bit actually. I used the chest mount all winter when I was skiing, so kind of sorry about the huffing and puffing because it's steep here. Steeper than you see in the videos actually. Yeah, so here is a lot of debris. Here is where they have cut. You can see that. Rob will think I'm crazy because I'm stopping all the time. And the trees are blossoming, even if they're dead or they're dying. Look at this here. Show you this. It's like a pile of garden rubbish, isn't it? Like compost. But there behind the debris is a little stream. Yeah, I was talking about during the winter that I used to chest mount all the time when I was skiing. So I sort of got how to use the gimbal. So now I'm struggling with connecting the gimbal to the camera, but I'm sure I'll find out after a while. So these flowers are very, very common. They are in Norwegian called hvitveis. I think in English it's some kind of anemone, I don't know. They're very common, as I said, and they come in white and blue. Well, it's actually two different kinds, but the blue ones are also very common. I showed them on another video. I'm sure I'm gonna find them very soon when I get up here. Yeah, so I had this thought that I was not going to do a lot of talking in my videos, more silent videos, because here they are, the blue ones. I'm just going to show those to you as well. I have to position the camera down like that. There they are. Cute. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to do a lot of talking because I wanted to, you know, like the focus is going to be on nature and on everything that's happening in nature and not on me and my huffing and puffing and talking. But, you know, there's a little stream again. It's so straight that I wonder if it's been, you know, like dug out. Little jump there. Yeah, so, well, anyway, I've started thinking maybe I should say something because that would make it more personal. A friend of mine said that, you know, make it personal. And I'm just too shy to put my face on YouTube. So, but maybe my voice then. It's taken some getting used to. Thought. Actually, the first videos I ever made was talking videos. But I deleted those from YouTube completely. I don't even have a master copy made with my phone. Very bumpy and, you know, whoops, oh, almost slipped there. Yes, yeah, but when you record your voice, you sort of notice all the strange things you do when you speak. Like, you know, like I lisp and I make these sounds, you know, like, and then I use the wrong words, and I mean, mind you, English is not my native language, it's Norwegian. So, well, anyway, here I am, giving you the pleasure of listening to my wonderful voice. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming for a while now because I'll come to a bit of a challenging part. Yes, so here you can actually see a little bit of a view of my valley where I live. It's not easy to see. Of course, if I had a different camera I could zoom. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Oh, there was the bird. A bird. I guess you can hear the bird song. Actually, it's horrible to talk on top of the bird song. But okay, this is going to be a talking video, so let's see what I think about it when I've uploaded it, and yeah. Oh, listen to him. Suppose it's he, or maybe it's a she, I don't know. this is a very steep hill. So maybe it was stupid of me to choose this path for my talking video. Look at the moss here. And listen. Can't see him. He's up there somewhere. Oh, there he was. I saw him, he flew away. Yeah, so Ragwitz, as you know, Siberian Husky, and Huskies are sled dogs, or we call them pull dogs, like they pull things. And he pulls me, as you probably know. So the reason I'm able to do very, very long ski trips in the winter is because of this guy. Hi Doggo, say hello. He's my best friend. Very nice dog. Yeah. So, but in the summer, of course, when we go uphill like this, he is great help for me because he pulls me up. But when we go downhill, ooh, that's a different story, because he pulls even harder sometimes when we go downhill. So yeah, that's a challenge when you have huskies. There are two kinds of huskies, Siberian huskies and Alaska huskies. And Alaska huskies are the ones that are used in the big races like Iditarod, and because they are sorry, they are mixed in with other breeds, I think, so that they are faster, but might not have the same quality of fur like Siberian Huskies do. At least I think so. I think that's the difference. But they may be very similar. So they look similar, and sometimes they look different, depending on what kind of mix. Yeah, we have to go left here though, because of a fallen tree that hasn't been cleared away. Crossing the path there, laying across the path, I should say. So Rago is the kind of dog where he's very good for us to have in the winter because he's never cold. Quite a few people have wondered about that actually. But he isn't. Oh, I can smell some kind of smoke. Maybe there's somebody up here. We'll see. I don't really like to film when somebody is there. Come on, Rago. Rago, come go here. Rago just found something he wanted to check out. Okay, we're at the top. Nobody here. And a little bit of a view you can see between the trees. Yeah, I grew up in Oslo, so of course I missed living there, but I found that nature was more important to me after a while. It was my dad who taught me to love nature. I don't think there's anybody up here actually. A little bit of a view. I'm trying to talk close to the camera because I've noticed that when I don't hold the camera very close to my mouth, then it doesn't really pick up that well. Oh, there's a bumblebee flying by. Who wants to drink a little bit? Oh, sorry, not in here. There you are. That's it. So here is a funny little thing. It's the ladder going into that tree. Can you see it? I think that's, I'm not sure of course, but I think it has something to do with a hunt in the fall or autumn. They hunt for moose, and then they sit posted around somewhere, and the other ones go in a line and sort of make noise and clap their hands and things like that. So then the shooter sits here and then he shoots the moose. It's only a bit funny that it's right there because this is a very steep hill. So maybe somebody just put it there to enjoy the nice view. You can buy a map, I think. I've never done it myself, so I'm not really 100% sure about this. You can buy a map and then you find all the marked places, and then well, I can't really explain this. I think it's just satisfying for people to, collect all that. You make a little mark on the map with this little device on that sign there, and then you just, well, it's satisfying to know that you have found all the posts, they call them. And here is my favorite view, absolute favorite view. If Rago would come. Rago, can you come, please? I'm going to show the favorite view. It's clear today, but still, of course, I don't have a zoom, but I hope you can see down there. It's actually Oslo. You can't really see the whole town, of course, but you see there's a lake in front, and then the longer water line that you can see is the Oslo fjord. So sort of behind you see a little bit of houses, but not many. And then if you go over here is our valley, and in the distance is another little, no, not little, it's actually sort of connected to Oslo. It's called Lillestrøm, which is a place where Oops, the dog burped again. Sorry. Another place where people sort of live and commute, I think. A lot of them. Pretty nice, if you ask me. Okay, we're going to have a lot of wind now. So I'm going to turn off the camera now because now we are heading into steep downhill. And that's very challenging. Or maybe I should just try and film and show you what it's like. Okay, here we go, come. Try. Hope I don't fall. No, I won't fall. I very rarely fall. Or I fall every now and then, but it's not hard falls, just sort of little slips and I end up on my bottom. Yeah, it's so nice to hear the bees and bumblebees and flies and other flying insects again. Of course, I'm not a real fan of the mosquitoes, but it's part of life here. We don't have actually that many mosquitoes here, but you know, in other parts of Norway, in the mountains and yeah, in the wetter areas, I suppose there are quite a few. And in Sweden, where we have a summer house, there is sometimes a lot of mosquitoes. We can't go to Sweden now, which is something that is making me very sad, because this house that we have there is like a baby. It's in my heart. I love being there, and I can't go there. And I also wanted to film all my kayaking and, you know, for walking in the forest there, and I can't do that now. We're not allowed to go there, which I think is stupid. That's my opinion, of course. Here's a nice little place. I've often thought about, you know, spending the night here. Just at this plateau here. And here is like where somebody has had a little fire, I think, at some point. It's of course illegal to make fires in the summer time because you can make forest fires. Oops! Oh, you just pulled me forward. So that's not a good idea actually. But you can bring your, what do you call that in English? Stormkjøkken? Storm kitchen, we say. A gas, propane, sort of. Oops, I'm gonna aim it downwards a bit now. A propane cooker. I think you know what I mean. Or you can bring that, of course. Okay, now I have to really sort of slow down because who is pulling full force here? And it's steep downhill. I have noticed that the GoPro and maybe other cameras too doesn't really pick up on how steep uphill or downhill things are. So it looks probably not so bad. And here we also have sort of very slippery moss, so you have to be careful.